Today, we're embracing depression.
Let's get random. Alright YouTube, we're back. Justin's a little sick right now, so we're just trying to cheer him up. And we heard this thing called laugh therapy, so we're doing a try not to laugh. That way, even if we lose, we still win.
Yeah, well. Okay, let's go ahead and get started here.
Yeah.
Everything should be set up. Hopefully it is, because...
That would be embarrassing otherwise.
Yep, then I just have to go through in more stuff.
I have no soul. Have a nice day.
I don't have one either.
Kid laughs as he walks away.
Some soulless creature you are, random kid.
Yeah, it's...
I know I couldn't, but these muffins are delicious.
And we'll share our favorite recipes later in the hour, but first our guest says don't give in to road rage. Stay calm behind the wheel and coolly plot your road revenge. Danny Preston is a defensive driving instructor who teaches people how to control their temper behind the wheel. Welcome, Danny.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, we've all been there. There's nothing I hate more than getting cut off.
That drives me nuts. I want to scream out my window.
But ultimately, getting into an argument with a stranger isn't going to accomplish anything but stress you out.
Well, how should you respond instead?
Take a deep breath, count to 10, then follow the other driver home.
Well, you don't want to get into a fight on the highway.
Right. Once you know where he lives, you could sneak into his house every couple weeks, rearrange a bunch of things. Something that says you're out there and you're unpredictable.
Sounds like that's safer than losing your temper.
Anger's just one letter away from danger.
Ooh.
I like that.
You want to stay zen, keep your mind clear, and put a plan in place that will ruin the other driver's chance at a happy future.
Now, you also talk a lot about
This
empathy,
section for
putting
you.
yourself in the other driver's shoes.
Exactly,
Proving
Jim.
relatively
Just
challenging.
last week, I was waiting for a stoplight to change when some angry driver behind me was leaning on the horn. But then, I remembered, he's human, just like me. He has a family that loves him, and that's an exploitable weakness. And I started sending him videotapes, hours-long
exploitable
videotapes filmed
weakness.
outside his parents' home. Now, he's frantic and confused, but I always say you can't give angry drivers the satisfaction of knowing why their parents are being filmed, which is why I call him every night from a payphone and just recite a series of cryptic numbers that don't mean anything.
Calm, cool, collected. I love it.
Now, something a lot of people want to know. What if someone's getting angry about your driving?
Can't let it get to you. Now, for example, in 1996, some guy gave me the middle finger after I cut him off. I recognized him from TV. That's when I decided to become a defensive driving instructor, developing the skills I needed to eventually be invited on his show as an expert. Now, once you're there, it's just a simple matter of switching out his muffins with the ones you made yourself. Those muffins were pretty good, weren't they, Jim? How many did you eat?
Thank you so much for sharing your tips, Danny.
Danny is not that true.
Okay, that was pretty good. It took a long time, but that was pretty good.
This is where you wanted to meet? Is everything okay?
Elmo doesn't get it, Hank. Bond isn't the word bowing down to Elmo. He's tried everything. But the fake news, it's too fake and it's too news. Elmo doesn't know. Maybe he just shouldn't be president anymore.
Well, maybe you're right. Maybe you should give up. You know, you don't have to be president. There's so many other fun things you could do, sir.
Yeah, that's crazy talk. I mean, what's President Elmo without president? Just Elmo, and that's, yeah, that sounds weird.
Look at me, sir. You could be doing anything else. Literally anything else. Look at me. You could be doing anything. Listen to the words I am saying.
I'm gonna get a copyright claim for this.
Just leave us alone, it's long overdue.
So, what did you think, sir? Huh? Did I get through to you?
Yeah. You know, this song really spoke to Elmo. And Elmo thinks that he just has to be ruler of the world.
Makes sense to me. This guy's camera's got some pretty good zoom. He's probably on the exact opposite of wherever that was. Oh no, this is gonna be LEA's intro. Yep. You laughing? Oh, he's dying. Someone needs to give him some CPR. Yo, he's literally dying. Someone help him.
He needs some milk.
He needs some milk. Who programmed this? This is the best thing ever.
Oh, that was sort
It's so
But nobody builds walls better than
Randy's pretty good at
Build
doing
them very
these.
inexpensive. Some of the fake news said, I don't think Donald Trump wants to build a wall. Can you imagine if I said we're not going to build a wall? Fake news. Fake news.
As soon as Kyle Johnson heard about his school's policy of requiring students to take a foreign language to graduate, he knew it was un-American.
No, I just basically thought Spanish sucked. What's the point? I'm American. I speak American.
Rather than go along with the policy, Kyle began boycotting his Spanish homework and leaving his tests blank. Kyle also lost one of his Spanish textbooks and bravely spilled a Mountain Dew all over another. Do you see yourself following in the footsteps of great Americans like Thomas Paine or Paul Revere?
Yeah, totally. I've never heard of those guys, but I'm not gonna do
I
my
think
That follows.
Spaniards.
But like many other patriots throughout history, Kyle's views did not always make him popular. His classmates dismissed him as obnoxious and a moron. His teacher even punished him for his principled stand against Spanish. How did you find the strength to keep going when people tried to silence your message?
No, I don't really care what they think.
Rather than be forced to learn a foreign language on American soil, Kyle eventually stopped going to Spanish class entirely and courageously began spending that time in the convenience store parking lot down the street from his school, trying to convince homeless people to buy him cigarettes. While everyone at the Onion Network was so
That's
follows.
exactly what he
That
should be
follows.
doing.
that we actually created a petition against your Spanish teacher. Over 80,000 viewers signed it. Due to that extreme pressure, your school was forced to fire Senorita Miller today.
Really? That's awesome. She sucks.
Thank you,
So
Kyle
sympathetic,
Johnson,
too.
for reminding us that it's not just our troops who are fighting every day for our freedom.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was pretty funny. I'll admit that. You know what's hilarious is I I don't. Someone was saying, like, immigrants getting into lawsuits about having to learn English in school because if they don't already know English, and how a lot of people will stand for it. And I thought it was hilarious because someone actually followed it through, and it turns out that not learning English doesn't get you any further because they were worried that their lack of education would have them mowing lawns, and since they can't speak English, all they can do is mow lawns. It's pretty unfortunate. But funny. In a most respectful way.
Yeah, well, that was pretty good. I have to say, not as funny as I thought it would be.
The Elmo was
The Elmo,
terribly funny.
in that entire video, the Elmo was easily the best part.
Yes.
But that's just because it was a laugh.
And
it
laughing
was
is contagious.
non-stop laughter.
And whoever programmed that was just
I
great.
was laughing about the fact that he was legitimately programmed to
Look like he was dying laughing.
Which, more power to you.
Yeah,
if that's what you want your robot to do, more power to you. But yeah, that's it for this. I don't know how long we've been going for, but that's it for this. If you guys do enjoy that, hit the like button down below.
Yeah.
Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Links in the description as well. And subscribe for more. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Saw, dude.
Saw,
dude. Alvito Zane, my bros.